Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time with us, welcome. It's very good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. So what we got going today is going to be a first time tasting video. I found a recipe for a drink called Logan's Rum, which is loosely based off of the 1970s science fiction movie Logan's Run. Really interesting movie, actually really good story. Hasn't aged super well because it is quite an old science fiction movie, but I just thought it was really funny how they made a drink based on that particular movie, and I liked the recipe. It was really simple and probably very easy for everybody to do at home, which is why I chose it, just because, you know, it sounded like a good drink, as well as I liked that old movie. So that's what we're doing today, guys. It's going to be first time tasting Logan's Rum. Super simple cocktail. I've never made it before. I've never tasted it. So let's give it a try. Let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so Logan's Rum. What are you going to need for this? Pretty simple drink, you guys. It's a shaken drink, so you're going to need your shaker. Although if you don't have a shaker, you could probably stir it and it would be fine, but recipe called for it to be shaken. So we're going to shake it in my Boston shaker today. And then ingredients-wise, what you're going to need is some white rum and coconut rum. So those are going to be your alcohols for this particular drink. And then you're also going to need some cranberry juice and some fresh lime juice. And then you're going to garnish your glass with some lime as well. My roommate, she went on a girls' trip this weekend, and she actually took my juicer, my fruit squeezer thing with her. So I have to squeeze it by hand. Hopefully I won't get any seeds and everything, but nice thing about a shaker is you'll strain that sort of stuff out. So that's handy. Strainers are good. So that's basically all you're going to need for this cocktail, you guys. This is Logan's Rum. Let's get to mixing. And there you go, guys. Here we have Logan's Rum. It's a very pretty drink. I mean, anytime you put a drink in a martini glass, it just adds a level to class that maybe some other drinks don't really have. I really like the look of a martini glass. The color, I think, refers to like, if you haven't seen the movie, you know, I don't want to give anything away, but it takes place in a futuristic world where nobody's allowed to live past the age of, I think, 30. And then once they turn 30, they have this little thing on their hand that turns red. It's called their life clock that basically says their time's up. And I'm pretty sure that's why it's this particular color. But let's tuck in and give this a try. Never had this before, so. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. So, you know, rum isn't usually one of my go-to spirits, you guys. But this is nice because it's not too sweet. It has a lot of flavor, especially because of that coconut rum. You really get the coconut in there, and then that nice tartness from the lime juice. But the nice thing about cranberry juice, you guys, is that it's more of a bitter juice as opposed to something a little bit on the sweeter side like orange juice, right? It's not as sweet. It has that bitterness to it. So that's why it's so great for mixing cocktails. Yeah, that's very nice. So if you're a rum drinker, I would highly recommend a drink like this because you can really taste the rum. You get that little hint of coconut. It's, you know, it's very tart because of the lime, but then it's not too sweet. It looks like, you know, you take a look at this, you see the lime, you see the redness, you think you're about to drink like some like, you know, fruit gushers or something, but really I get a lot of rum flavor and then that little hint of coconut and the tartness from the lime. So it's actually a really, really terrific rum drink. I could see myself enjoying a few of these out by a pool somewhere. Yeah, yeah, and the bitterness of the cranberry juice really kind of helps as well. You got to have that little bit of bitter to counteract too much sweetness, and that's why that's very nice. That is a very, very well balanced rum cocktail. Very, very good. Highly recommend you guys try this. Logan's Rum. If you haven't had the drink, give it a try. If you haven't seen the movie, give it a watch. It's a pretty good show for what it is. Although the cocktail is quite wonderful as well. Logan's Rum. All right, well, I'm glad I know that this exists now. That's really good. And that's all I got for you guys for this one. Just a simple one cocktail video. First time tasting this. Turned out pretty good. Looks great in a martini glass. And yeah, just tastes really good, you guys. That's all I got for you guys today. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that usual BS. And let us know what you thought. If there's a specific cocktail you guys want to see, let me know. And make sure you're always drinking responsibly out there, guys. Cheers. Have a good one.